What is happening, guys? My name is Jamie and today we are checking out a band called Isolert and the album World in Ruins. Now this is a Greek black metal band that I checked out this album through Bandcamp. Now this album is not officially released, but it is officially released on Bandcamp, so I will put the link down in the description below for you guys to check it out as well. Well, Isolert are a Greek black metal band, as you all know. Doesn't sound like a traditional Greek black metal album. No, the album sounds very chaotic. And you got these amazing hellish screams by the vocalists, and then you got some really incredible guitar work as well. The album is very atmospheric and layered with so many different sounds. It's like you're in hell. You're in hell as Satan is summoning his demons. This is what this album sounds like. That's all. It's a hellish album. I fucking enjoyed it. So if you love that atmospheric, ethereal black metal with that hellish vibe, you're gonna really fucking well enjoy this album. The production, on the other hand, is actually pretty good in my opinion. It's got that really raw and distinctive tone that you want from black metal. The guitars sound quite thin. The drums are punchy as anything. And I just love his vocals. His vocals are so damn distant within the mix, but his vocals can also get higher up in the mix, which just creates this really hellish vibe for this album. And his vocals are absolutely fantastic on this album. Incorporates high shrieks, incredible growls, and even clean vocals. So yeah, there are 7 tracks on this album running around about 39 minutes. So it's a pretty short album, 39 minutes of some intense atmospheric hellish black metal. Give me a hell yeah if you want that. So the album kicks off with Fire, Ash, Blood, which is an incredibly intense song. It really is. I love the insane drumming throughout the intro, incorporating elements of those blast beats. Finally, we get introduced by these frantic screams. I really love the tremolo distinguished sound throughout the song, and just a hellish black metal vocal. So throughout Fire, Ash, Blood, there is some really nice guitar lead, and I love how the drums switch up. Yeah, this is one of the weakest songs off the album, in my opinion, to kick off the album, but still, it's an absolute fucking banger. And this album goes strength by strength from Fire, Ash, Blood. Next song is Burnham, and this song is a lot better. I love the intense emotional vocals you were getting throughout Burnham, along with some really nice dark and ominous guitar leads. So throughout Burnham, the instrumentals really change up. Dare I say, it becomes more doomy and more atmospheric. I just love the build up of this doom passage. But the song Burnham really starts to intensify again. This song becomes more atmospheric with vocals overlaying each other. Yeah, so this is another intense song, and this is one of my favorite songs off the album just because of that doom passage. So I nearly forgot about the overall themes. This is talking about nihilism, so it really reminds you of bands such as Magua and Ueda. It's got the same sort of sound, except Isolert is much more chaotic, more atmospheric. But we do hear a bit of Magua on the next song, which is As We Die. So I love the nice drumming throughout the introduction with some really nice chord progression. Song leads on with some really distant vocals that incorporate cleaner vocals as well. To me, this could easily fit into a Magua album in my opinion. I just love how As We Die it has really nice transitions and at times time signatures that build up throughout the song as it becomes quite melodic. Yeah, this is a really awesome song on this album, and it's definitely one of their best. So next up is Extinction, which is an okay song in my opinion. It's probably the weakest song off the album just because of the overall melodies. The melodies don't get stuck in your head. So there is a slow paced intro, but the intro slowly picks up as the vocals come in. There is some nice tremolo moments, but at times chaotic. Really chaotic. The vocals are intense, but he also incorporates cleaner tones, which is unexpected in my opinion. It really is. Didn't think I'd get cleaner tones from 2 songs on this album. But there's really nothing much I can say because it seems like a formulaic black metal song. It really does, especially Extinction, because you get some Extinction chants which in my opinion really don't move the song forward. Although it's a sort of sing-alongable song, I just feel that those chants just create this cheesy element for Extinction. So next up is probably one of my favorite songs off the album. We're talking about Staring at a Path Towards Nowhere. Really enjoy this song, not only because I enjoy this song, because I love how there are some really strong doom metal elements on this. There's a very intense intro, as the vocals are more visceral on this, and I just love the melody, the overall guitar melody. This is probably the most hellish and chaotic song you could possibly hear on this album, because I just love the overlaying vocals and the overlaying guitar melody. That creates this hellish atmosphere. So like I said, there is an awesome doom passage, and I just love how it sounds more like death doom. There's such a really nice vocal lead, and I just love the lead guitar. So again, throughout Staring at a Path Towards Nowhere, the song starts to intensify, the blast beats come in, and we finally get a fucking guitar solo, which is absolutely magnificent. I actually didn't expect to hear a guitar solo on this particular album, because the songs previously we didn't hear any guitar solos, but we get a guitar solo which is so damn emotional, especially on a black metal album, and I just love how it ends off the song. Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs off the album, and if you just come out of listening to this song, I would be pretty happy if you listen to Staring at a Path Towards Nowhere, because it's got the emotion, it's got the energy, and it's also got that hellish atmosphere that we all love. So another unexpected song with women vocals on it, it is World in Ruins. This album goes strength by strength for now, and I absolutely love it. I love the nice building intro with a nice solo as well. There's an unexpected guitar solo throughout the intro. Vocals come in aggressive and visceral and quite fucking angry. The angriest I've heard on this album, and I just love the chord progression throughout the song as well. There is absolutely overlaying frantic screams, dare I say, very similar to what a Now Nafrak do. I just love how there are bombastic blast beats throughout the song. So again, you get a lady singing on this song. She incorporates operatic vocals. As she was singing, there's just a wall of chaos and noise as she is just incorporating those operatic vocals. What is absolutely surprising as well is that the song really dies down and becomes more of an acoustic backbone conclusion. It's just nice acoustic guitar to end off the song. Another one of my favorites from the album, World of Ruins, is a fucking banger. The next up is Light Has Abandoned Us, and this is that 10-minute song I've been talking about. So this is a fantastic epic, a fantastic closer to the album. There's this nice slow building intro. I just love how the vocals again are intense as anything, with some really nice tremolo guitar melody, which is really cool. Just creates that infectious melody that gets stuck in your head. I just love how the song intensifies with those hellish atmospheric black metal sounds along with the vocals. So the song slowly transitions into another doom passage. You get some amazing atmospheric reverb guitar, making it quite eerie. And then after that doom passage, you get these overlaying vocals that are so demonic, that are so evil, and you got one guy whispering in your other ear, sounds like the fucking Grudge or something. Just love how the vocals are overlaid on this song, and it's just an incredible way to end off the album. And there's nothing really bad I can say about this album apart from Extinction, which in my opinion is an interesting song. It's not as catchy, it's not as melodic, but the rest of the album is very good, and it probably make it into my top 10 albums of November, no doubt. So overall, what did I think of Isolert, World in Ruins? You know what, this is a pretty tight and cohesive album. I would have liked another song on this album. 39 minutes is a pretty short album in my opinion. If you had another intense song, I reckon the album would have increased the score. But this is a pretty solid album by this band. Link will be in the description for you to check out their album. The album will be released on November 11th apparently, but they've released it on Bandcamp early, so I thought I'd give you an early review for it. Yeah, really intense, really visceral, and it's got that apocalyptic atmosphere. But my god, it is a solid fucking album, it really is. For Isolert, World in Ruins, I will give this a 7.5 out of 10. It's a very enjoyable album. Although it's not the best black metal album of the year, it is a very fun black metal album. I've heard this a few times today, and I thought, yeah, this album's gonna grow on me and grow on me. The reason why the score is this low, because I wanted more songs on this album. Because I feel that incorporating more songs on this album would have built up the last song. But yeah, nonetheless, 7.5 out of 10 it gets. Comment below what you thought about this album review. Do agree or disagree with my opinion. Keep discussion going in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.